Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Deni. If you are brand new, thank you for stopping in. If you're an oldie but goodie, welcome back. Today I am doing yet another installment to my Shop My Stash or my second chance at makeup. I still don't have a name for that. I want to change the name to this and give it like a standard name, but I don't know, maybe like testing out my eyeshadows because that's what I'm doing right now. But in general, I'm going to be testing out more things on this Shop My Stash. So in any case, until that happens, I will show you what I'm going to be using today. This is the Supernatural palette from Model's Own. And this brand, I don't know if they still have it in the States, but I know this is like a UK brand and I find it at Ulta. So I have this palette. I don't remember. I got this like about a year ago and I haven't played around with it too much. So this right here was made in the PRC. It has a 12-month expiration, which means it's probably getting to that point. Let's go ahead and open it up. So when you open it up, it does have a pretty large mirror on the one side, and then on the other side you have your shades. So there we have those shades, and it does come with a little brush. This one has 10 pans in it. We have 3 matte shadows and everything else in here is a shimmer. And so we're gonna go ahead and play around with it. I think I'm even gonna test out the brush that comes with it because I don't think I have, but let's do it. I really can't remember the quality of these eyeshadows. That's basically why I'm doing this video. And to give it a fair chance, I am gonna use some eyeshadow primer. This one is the Pero Primero primer from Alamar Cosmetics, and I'm gonna go ahead and put just a little bit of that on my lid. No particular way, just putting that on. This one's a really sticky based primer. I don't know if I entirely love it, but I've been using it, and I think I like my P. Louise obviously much better because I think it works a whole lot better. And P. Louise can make any eyeshadow work, and well, it does. It can make dollar store eyeshadows pop. So here's me giving this a fair chance. I'm gonna go in with the color Mystic, which is this taupey or skin color shade. Ooh, that's very dusty. And I am going to put that right on top of the crease, just above the crease. This is my normal way of putting eyeshadow. I always do above the crease first. And I have like a lot of lid space, so I'm just gonna do this. So I'm finding that I have to go in a couple of times to build this color and to blend it. I don't know if it's the primer. Like I said, this primer is newer to me, and I don't remember if I had to let it like dry a little bit before I do something with it. So let's see. Maybe that's it. This was the eye that I put it on first, and it's kind of like giving me a more like softer blend, an even blend. Learning curves with makeup. So it was just this side, it wasn't this side. Once that primer dries down, it does allow it to like settle better. I should have let it dry. That was my own fault. But this one side, this shade looks really nice and blended and even. So I like that. And then let's see, I don't even know what I'm going to do as my eyeshadow. I think I definitely want to use that green, that celestial color, but I don't know how I'm gonna like bring it all in because there's not like a deep brown in here. They do have this like mauvey cool tone brown that's called Phantom, Maybe I'll put that on my outer V. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this brush right here. It's another Morphe brush. If you guys want me to give you brush numbers and things like that, please let me know in the comments down below. I don't usually do that because I don't know if people really want to know what brush I'm using. I mean, it's going to be you and your eye and what works best for your eye. So even if I tell you what brush I use, if you have a different shape, you might need a different type of brush for your eye. So that's why I don't normally tell people what I'm using. That actually is deeper than what I thought it was going to be. So this is that, and I just put it just focused on like the lower or the outer V. I didn't bring it in. I'm not doing any of that. Shadow that on the other side. This is always my problem eye, which I think that I'm blending one way and then it always looks a different way for some reason. But I will even this all out at some point. I just hate that at first they do not ever look the same. And I don't know why. So this eye looks like perfectly blended the way I want it. This one, on the other hand, my gosh. All right, so I am going to take the same color Phantom and drag it down my lower lash line, but I don't want to do the whole entire lash line. I think I just want to bring it like just this outer portion right here, and then I'll work something else into the other section. And obviously there's going to be some cleaning up of the eyes that has to happen, but we're just going for it. So next I am going to take the shade Celestial. That's the green shade. And I am going to use this brush like I said I was going to. And I am going to put that on the rest of the lid and unite that to that Phantom shade. And then in the inner corner, I will use a different shade. But let's go ahead and swatch this one. Ooh, that does pick up a good amount on it. Oh, okay. This side is nice and soft. You can always use the other side if you want a firmer application, but I'm going to use that side for the inner corner. So I'm going to try to blend this in and be precise with this, even though it's a little bit more fluffier. That color is so beautiful and like just deep in like such a good way. Ooh, I like that. I definitely have an interesting shape going on with what I'm doing. It's making it very like, I don't know, very almond shaped. So I'm going to take a fluffier brush and I am going to go in and try to blend out those areas. I might have to go into Mystic to just help clean it up a little bit. So first I'm going to try to just do it with the clean brush. That actually works really well. That just softened that whole area really nicely. Then I am going to go into the color Mystic because I feel like I want to just like make sure that that's present, and I'm going to blend that up here. So then with a more smaller, precise brush, I'm going to go in to that lower lash line. And I think I want to go ahead and put the color, I think I want to put Eternal, like this corner of the waterline over to the end. For some reason, that's what I'm feeling right now. Like just a little bit of this Eternal color. I don't know how this is going to show up. Okay, I thought that was going to be like a lot lighter than what it's showing up. I'm not mad at it though, because it just gives it a little bit of like something. I think what I will do under that shade that I just put is put a little bit of the color Mystic, and I just want to like just make sure that it's like right under those two shades all the way through, kind of just matching the top of my eye. I really like the way that is looking. I wish there was a more like highlighty shade in here that I can use just to press in that inner corner. What I will do is I am going to take a little bit of that Eternal color and work that into my brow bone as well, just because I want a little shine up there. Just a little bit. That looks really nice and soft. I am going to put the highlight that I use on my face. I'm going to put it in that inner corner just to intensify it. So what I used as a highlighter today was from Makeup Geek, and it is the Midnight Sun highlighter, and this is gorgeous. So I'm going to use the same applicating brush that I was using earlier. Just going to clean it off a little bit, grab a little bit of this, and then just like intensify that corner right there. Oh, that made a difference already. It's subtle, but it just gives it a little bit of like shine. I'm gonna go ahead and finish off my eyes, and I will come back and tell you my thoughts on this palette. All right, so I am back with my completed look, my completed eyes. I did some mascara, I did put on some eyeliner, obviously my lipstick and all of that other stuff. So this is my completed look, and I think the eye look looks really pretty. I am loving that green in there. Lately green has just been my jam. I don't know why, but so how I feel is that I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep this one, playing it a little bit more, just because I didn't get to use any of these like rustier type of colors, and they just look fun. Like I don't remember playing with this palette enough, and those are some colors that I want to try out and do like a look with those. So this one right now, I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and keep it, and I'm gonna play with it a little bit longer. So yeah, you made the cut to stay at least for another look or so. So those are my thoughts on the Supernatural Model's Own palette, and I don't think it was half bad. I think the color scheme is kind of darker, even though it seems like it's going to be a lighter type of palette. I think the packaging is throwing me off, but like the shades in it itself, they're a little bit more darker and like just deeper. I guess Supernatural just like a little deeper. But yeah, overall I think the look came out really pretty, and I did enjoy using it, and the formula is not that bad. Like it blended out really easily and nice. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Those are my thoughts on this palette. If you enjoyed this video, this series, please go ahead and let me know all about it down in the comments down below. As always, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Become a member of my Gonz fam. And as always, from my house to yours. Love ya.